What is up, watch friends? Welcome to another episode of Talking Timepieces with Tony. I am Tony, and thanks for watching, and thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. I know this video is not Rolex or whatever else, so I hope you can stick around and watch the entire thing, because this is about the Zenith Bhindi collaboration on a new Defy Skyline, and the whole party was just absolutely amazing. So first and foremost, right now I am wearing my El Primero chronograph, Chronomaster. So I'm going to put up some more video of, we're going to have a little bit of Ashwin Bhindi talking, a little bit of Ellen Sorensen. She's the president, USA president of Zenith LVMH, and then Romain Marietta, sorry. If you're watching, I'm sorry, man. And we'll do a quick review of the watch, and we'll talk a little bit more in a minute. All right, thanks, guys.
Sorry if I didn't see the message.
All good, man. Say hi, Juan.
Hey guys, how are you?
Yeah, everyone knows Juan, right?
Yeah.
Talking Timepieces with Tony. We're here at the Zenith event. It hasn't started yet, though, right?
No, but it will start soon.
It's about 7 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. It looks good so far.
Yeah, nice. Everybody handsome.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. Thanks. Go ahead. Robert, say hi to Talking Timepieces with Tony.
We love Tony. We couldn't go to this party if Tony wasn't here, so.
Oh,
cheers.
dude, you're awesome, man. Woo! Yay!
Yeah, I think so.
Reakciju людей.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the official Bhindi Zenith unveiling of our collaboration watch. Very, very proud to announce this is our Bhindi's first collaboration with a watch brand, and we couldn't be happier than to do it with Zenith as our partner. Want to thank you all for coming out tonight. I know it's not always easy to come out on a weekday. Hopefully it was a little easier being on the west side. I know coming to Glendale's not always the easiest trek for you guys. So appreciate the time, appreciate the effort. Always a pleasure seeing all your wonderful faces, and genuinely from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate the support that you guys constantly show us. I could not be happier than to unveil finally the Defy Skyline 41 million. Pleasure to work with you all on this event and this unveiling. And we have the honor and the privilege to introduce Miss Ellen Sorensen, who is the president of the American.
Good evening, everyone. So nice to be here with all of you, and we couldn't be more delighted to be partnering with Bhindi this evening. As Ashwin said, this has been a 2-year journey, and we're finally here. So I love seeing so many familiar faces in the room. It's really great to meet with clients that we've known for a while, and also meet some new clients. So this is a very special evening. I won't say too many words. I don't have too much to say except to thank the Bhindi family, who has been amazing. It's been amazing working with you, with Ron, with everyone to make this watch a reality. And also to thank, of course, the Zenith team, and thank you for coming. And without further ado, I want to introduce someone very special, who is our Chief Product Officer for Zenith globally. He's based in Switzerland, and he came all the way from Switzerland to Los Angeles to join you here tonight. His name is Romain Marietta, and welcome on.
Good evening, all the way down from Switzerland.
couldn't be more happy to be in Los Angeles. Changed my habits being in London and Switzerland. Yeah, I'm very delighted to be here. Couldn't be, as it has been said, more happy than to reveal to be part of this first edition ever created by the Bhindi brother. Look at them, they're all smiling. Just about joy, happiness, pleasure, genuine passion about watches, and this is how we are, why we are here, why we have decided to work with such a beautiful souls, guys. So we couldn't be more proud also, looking at Ganesh. You must be proud, you can be proud of your sons. We are very happy. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being supportive with the brand to help us to develop our brand in California and elsewhere. Because I'm sure you're going to get some calls coming from the world, hopefully. I'm not going to be too long. So on behalf of the manufacturer, the executive committee, I'm very happy to be there. And I hope you're going to enjoy the evening, enjoy the watches that we have created together. That's been seamless. That's a word that we have used a lot during the interview this afternoon. So let's the celebration begin, because it's really a celebration.
All right, cool. So first and foremost, I also want to thank the Bhindis for hosting this event. It was absolutely stellar. It was amazing. It was classy. It was laid out just perfect. It was in West Hollywood, my old stomping ground near the Rainbow, Roxy, Whiskey A Go Go, from way back in the days when I used to hang out there all the time. And it was at the Edition Hotel in the Ardmore room. I think that was what it was called, but it was absolutely beautiful. Open bar. And the way it was just laid out was perfect. I got there before it started, so I caught a little bit of a video with Juan, and then it was really nice to see everyone, so it was really cool to see, Sophia from Bhindi, of course Juan, Ron, Ashwin, and anyone else that works at Bhindi that I may have forgot your name or left out. It was awesome. You guys were just gracious, just such gracious hosts. Then of course Ellen from Zenith, I feel like she's a friend of mine at this point. We've only, this was really our only second meeting, but we've met before and we've communicated back and forth a bunch of times. We hung out quite a bit that evening, and she's just such a cool, down-to-earth person. There's absolutely no snobbery there. Jessica from Zenith too. She's the really tall girl. Super nice, super sweet, just really cool. And then of course meeting Romain was awesome because he's the CPO of Zenith. And when I got introduced to him, it was like talking to an old buddy, I guess. It was pretty cool. I was like, dude, I follow you on Instagram, you don't follow me back. He's like, oh, let's change that, and he followed me and it was great. And then he was like, Tony, buddy, how are you? That kind of stuff. It was a lot of fun. Robert at Bhindi was very cool. He said some cool things, and the watch is phenomenal. The watch itself is beautiful. I have the Defy Skyline, the same exact watch without the sapphires, but the watch itself has got perfectly hand set colored sapphires around the bezel. I'm not sure how many, but it's of course a rainbow. And then also on the indices, there was also sapphires that are set. It's very subtle, so it's not super blingy in your face. It's just done just right. It's signed on the back case, on the sapphire crystal on the back of Bhindi, and it was a 2-year-long collaboration between the two, and it finally came to fruition. The watch is beautiful. It of course stainless steel, and it does come with the bracelet, the black rubber strap, I believe, as well as whatever color of your choice, be it red, yellow, pink, green, white. You had the option to choose one of those as well, which I thought was pretty awesome. They, the watch retails, I think it was $39,000. There's only 50 of them made, so that's pretty cool. Only 50 watches. At the end of it, they also gave us a little gift bag, which I thought was cool, which has well, let's do this. Sorry. I always do this when I do like unboxing. Not very good, man. A Zenith cap, which the quality is absolutely amazing. And then this. And little pouch. And then inside the pouch is a watch roll. And it's a very high quality watch roll. You can see it's signed Zenith and Bhindi. Open it up and there's your roll. Yep, love that smell, that leather. It's beautiful, super high quality, double snap. If I can put that in there. So it was a very fun evening, Funny thing is just later, actually, I found I was going through some things and I found my 2017, 2018 Zenith. I guess they would call it a brochure, but it's got all kinds of cool stuff in there for Zenith watches. And I didn't even know I had this, which is some Zenith stickers, I guess. I haven't even seen them, but Zenith, it's pretty cool. I mean, so overall, the evening was great. There was a lot of nice people there. A lot of watch people, which which I loved. I usually get a little bit of people anxiety when I'm out, but in this case, it was really awesome. They had an open bar. I only had a few beers, but everything else, people were really nice. Everyone was just super cool. I met a guy, I can't remember his name, but he was wearing an FP Journe. And I was like, dude, can I touch your watch? He's like, yeah, here, put it on. I was like, that was really cool. So, with all that being said, it was just a wonderful evening, a beautiful watch. Zenith are just such an amazing brand because they're so approachable as people, and they really do care, and they really do have passion about their watches. They're not just about that dollar sign, you know what I mean? When you look at their watches, it's just, there's so much to them, and they're so underrated and understated, I mean, like, for instance, you take this watch on the bracelet at about $13,300 or whatever. Is that what it was? Or $10,300, I apologize. That if this had a Patek logo on it, stamped on it, it would be, $40,000, you know what I mean? So, and you're getting something that I feel that's probably even better quality than Patek. So, and I'm not trying to compare watches right now, really. I'm just saying that Zenith, the people at Zenith really care about what they do. They really care about what they put out. And they're just, everyone who I've met that works for Zenith are just really cool people. They like to have fun, and just for the fact that Romain flew out from Le Locle, Switzerland, is huge, to show up at this event. And so what else can I say? It was just a great time. I don't usually go to watch events or watch functions or whatever. It's just not my thing. I'm not that kind of YouTuber that does that, where I have to go to every watch thing and whatever. I know there are channels that do that, and that's their thing, and that's awesome. I know there's a lot of channels that review watches, for instance, when you see people that review, like they'll review a Zenith or whatever watch it is, I don't do that either. And I don't ask to do that because I like to review watches that I actually own, something that I buy and I personally own and get to wear it for a while and not stress about if I scratched it and have it, sending it back or whatever. And so I can just tell you that, all the watches I have and that I've reviewed, I own. So, there's no smoke and mirrors in what I'm doing. So I appreciate Zenith. Again, I appreciate Bhindi. Thank you so much if Bhindi are watching this. Everybody at Bhindi are just amazing people, an amazing brand, and Zenith is an amazing brand. And that's all I gotta say. And let's go into a little bit of a review. The Zenith Defy Skyline skeleton is a 41mm brushed and polished stainless steel case with a faceted 12-sided bezel. The movement is an El Primero 3620 movement. Now, I initially thought this was the Elite movement from the Defy Classic, but it's not. It's the El Primero 3620, so that's awesome. I'm so glad they put the El Primero in this watch. It has a 1/10 small second indicator at the 6 o'clock position, and it beat 5 Hertz at 36,000 VPH, vibrations per hour, and a 60-hour power reserve. It has a large screw-down crown with 100 meters of water resistance, 12 millimeters thick, 46.5mm lug to lug, and sapphire front and back crystal. I love the rotor on the reverse side of this watch. I love the fact that it's the 4-point star. It just looks freaking awesome. Just the little attention to detail. So basically, it looks pretty sick. So if you look